unsettling scene unfolded at an apartment complex in Toledo. Security footage captured a man approaching the front door, his waistband concealing what appeared to be a firearm. As he knocked, the unsuspecting homeowner, not recognizing the stranger, cautiously inquired about his identity. Undeterred by the homeowner's reluctance, the intruder attempted to force his way through the door. His efforts proved futile as the vigilant resident stood firm, refusing to grant entry. Just when it seemed the danger had passed, a chilling twist emerged. A second man, previously hidden in a nearby dumpster, revealed himself, joining his accomplice. The duo, undaunted by their initial failure, moved to the back of the house. There they tried to pick the lock, their intentions clearly nefarious. The quick-thinking homeowner alerted the authorities, prompting the suspects to flee before law enforcement arrived. The motive behind this unsettling encounter remains unclear. The almost empty backpack carried by one of the men suggests a potential robbery attempt, but the possibility of more sinister intentions cannot be ruled out. To this day, the identities of these two individuals remain a mystery. In Texas, another homeowner's morning routine was shattered by a disturbing discovery. Their backyard gate stood wide open, a silent invitation to potential danger. Reviewing their security footage, they were confronted with a sight straight out of a nightmare: a figure in a full clown costume, complete with mask and suit, prowling around their property. More alarming still, the intruder clutched a knife as they methodically tested each door and peered into windows. This incident occurred during the infamous killer clown craze of 2016. While many participants in this trend were merely seeking to frighten others, some individuals exploited the chaos for more malicious purposes. In this case, the clown's actions clearly indicated an attempt to break into the house, armed and ready for confrontation. Despite the homeowner's report to the police, the clown's true identity remains unknown. All that's left is the chilling footage, a reminder of the night a sinister jester stalked their home. Colorado residents experienced a different kind of nocturnal visitor when 3 mountain lions emerged from the darkness, padding silently through a residential neighborhood. These apex predators, typically content to remain in their mountainous habitats, ventured unusually close to human dwellings. Security cameras captured the big cats sauntering onto porches, their presence a reminder of the wild world that exists just beyond our doorsteps. The rarity of such a sighting in this area underscores its significance. Mountain lions generally avoid human contact, preferring the solitude of the high country where their primary prey, deer, are abundant. Their appearance in a populated area raises concerns about the safety of pets and residents who might unknowingly encounter these powerful predators. In Overland Park, Kansas, a quiet March night in 2017 erupted into chaos as flames engulfed a house. The inferno, captured by a neighbor's doorbell camera, quickly became a community crisis. As the fire department rushed to the scene, neighbors scrambled to move their vehicles away from the growing threat. The footage dramatically shows a flaming piece of debris arcing through the air, landing on bushes directly in front of the camera. Within seconds, the foliage ignites, spreading the fire's reach. A quick-thinking neighbor springs into action, grabbing a garden hose in a desperate attempt to contain the blaze. As he battles the flames, he frantically rings the doorbell, seeking additional help. The homeowner, away from the property, could only respond through the doorbell's speaker system, unable to provide direct assistance. Thanks to the combined efforts of the fire department and vigilant neighbors, the main fire was contained, and its spread to adjacent properties was prevented. A different kind of late-night disturbance occurred in September 2022. At 3 a.m., a man began pounding on a homeowner's door, his persistence growing with each unanswered knock.
Excuse me, miss. Can you come talk to me, please?
Undeterred, the man ventured into the street, seemingly searching for alternative assistance. However, he soon returned, his knocking now more aggressive, his voice raised in frustration. The homeowner, alarmed by this escalating behavior, wisely chose to contact the authorities rather than engage directly. August 20th, 20 brought a more sinister threat to one unfortunate household. Just before 4 a.m., security footage captured a lone figure approaching the property. In a shocking act of malice, the individual emptied a container of gasoline over the yard and front porch. Moments later, a massive fire erupted, engulfing the area in flames. While miraculously no one was injured in this brazen act of arson, the damage was significant. 2 houses and a vehicle bore the brunt of the flames. Adding to the unsettling nature of this crime, the homeowner claimed to have no idea who might have perpetrated such an act or why they were targeted. The apparent randomness of the attack only serves to heighten its disturbing impact. "CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions," came the call through a doorbell speaker one September night in 2021. 2 individuals, appearing to be teenagers, stood at the door claiming to be from the Columbus Police Department. However, their young appearance and the visible firearm carried by one raised immediate suspicions.
CPD, open up. We need to ask you a couple questions.
The homeowner, wisely engaging through the doorbell's communication system, pressed for identification.
Can I help you? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. I'm sorry? CPD, we need to ask you a couple questions. May you please step to the front door, please? CPD. Yes, this is CPD. We would like you to step to the door, please. Can I see a badge? We would like you to step to the door, please, sir. I don't have to show you my badge, sir.
The homeowner, wisely engaging through the doorbell's communication system, pressed for identification. The exchange continued. Recognizing the deception, the homeowner alerted the real police. After a few more failed attempts to gain entry, the imposters fled, likely foiling what could have been a dangerous home invasion.
CPD, open the door.
In May 2018, a simple oversight, leaving a car unlocked overnight, led to a frightening escalation. A thief, having stolen various items from the vehicle, returned to test his luck further. Doorbell camera footage shows the man attempting to use the stolen keys to unlock the house's front door. The man responsible for the theft would be caught on the woman's doorbell camera, attempting to use her set of keys that he had just stolen to unlock her house's front door. The footage reveals. Fortunately, the stolen keyring didn't include a house key, thwarting the intruder's plans. Had it been otherwise, the consequences could have been far more severe. Another chilling encounter involved a masked individual whose actions spoke of sinister intent. The doorbell camera activated as the figure, face obscured by an unsettling mask, approached the door. After trying the handle and finding it locked, the person knocked hesitantly. Most disturbing was what followed. The individual carefully wiped the doorknob, using their sleeve to erase any fingerprints. This deliberate act suggests a familiarity with criminal procedures, possibly indicating a prior record. Adding to the mystery, a heavy object visibly weighed down the person's front pocket. When confronted verbally by the homeowner, the masked individual quickly retreated to a waiting car and sped away, leaving behind more questions than answers. The final and perhaps most unsettling incident occurred in July 2021. Amanda Noyk's peaceful evening was shattered by an unexpected visitor, a gray-haired, bearded man persistently ringing her doorbell and knocking.
Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? What? Are you sure? I just rang your doorbell because I have a couple questions for you. Are you sure? Are you positive? Are you sure? Are you absolutely certain?
Alarmed, Amanda contacted both her husband and the police. Her husband, accessing the camera remotely, attempted to intervene.
How are you? What? Yeah? Are you sure? Who are you? Hey, I just had a couple questions. I just wanted to ask you about baby girl. Yeah, can you hear me? What I'm looking for is for the girl that's in the house to come out here because I'm going to take her in. You have her open the door? You're racing the girl that's on the other side of the store when she lets me in. I want to rape her and kill her because I have a knife, a gun. And I'm going to knock on her door again. All right.
After delivering this ominous message, the man calmly walked away, muttering to himself as he disappeared into the night.